All right. What's going on, everyone? This is Zen here from Zen Multiverse, and I hope you're having a great day. Sony seems to be on a roll. They dropped that Morbius trailer, which was phenomenal, and now we have a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 trailer. Um, I'm pretty hyped for it. It's a first look. I guess that's a trailer in its own right. So we're gonna react to it. We're gonna jump right into it, and then we'll talk about it. And I already know this is gonna be good, but before we do that, time to hit that Zen Multiverse intro. Don't forget to drop a like. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Will never amount to anything. We shall see.
All right, I get so hyped off of my own trailer, my own intro. I mean, all right, let's get started. Is that narcissistic? Meanwhile, in another universe.
She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my
This song caught me from the first one.
every time I'm leaving on you. You don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be
Miles! Miles! You got a minute?
Oh,
That's Gwen.
Gwen, how did she? How did you get? How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is, but
They look older. They do look
my
older.
dorm room is very adult.
Right. No, of course.
Dorm room. All right, so he's in
these are-
college
What?
now.
No,
Oh,
no.
good.
Oh, he's in college. If he's in a dorm room, right?
I missed
That
you
implies.
too.
Okay. So, what are you doing here? I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Bummer.
What?
Is Spider-Man grounded?
I mean, I
So is he back home from college? My boy's hairline looking fresh. Not mine, because I'm old. So dope. Spider-Man 2099. Oh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. Is that it? Oh man, that was dope. Oh man, that was so good. All right, so couple things. Let's talk. Oh man, let's talk about that, right? Number one, the trailer is just really good. It seems like, not seems like he is going to go through different universes, and the animation style changes a little bit, right? Which is pretty dope, right? Makes sense. Um, and he said it, he's in his dorm room, even though he reluctantly said like he's grounded, but he's in his dorm room, meaning that he could be a freshman in college right now, which makes him older than um our Far From Home Spider-Man, right? In the MCU slash Sony, right? So let me look a little bit closer. There's a bus ticket here. What does this say? I'm like breaking my Brooklyn Central, bus ticket. Okay, that could be the one that he came home, right? So apparently, he's loving, he's missing Gwen, right? That makes sense, right? Because they had a love interest, right? But I'm now looking at the timeline of Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 1. I mean, not Part 1, but how long ago was that? What age were they, right? I can't remember that, but it seems like they're older now. Um, and overall the trailer just looked really good. It looks good. It looks good for a first look. What I'm super hyped and excited for is that theory video that I put out. I know if you're like, what are you talking about, Zen? I'm gonna I'm gonna put the link there. You check it out, right? And you let me know what you think about the theory. But my theory is that now that there's gonna be a part two, now that I'm thinking that they're gonna traverse into this through the universes, right, or the multiverse, right, and maybe at the end of all of this, right, just like in the comic books, Ultimate Miles Morales ends up in the 616 universe. But in this case, what if this version of Miles Morales ends up going through the multiverse and you see how he it changes the look, right? Each place he goes. What if he ends up in the real world, right? I know it sounds far-fetched, but what if he ends up in the real world and that's how we get Miles Morales in the MCU slash Sonyverse, right? Depending on the pecking order of who owns the copyrights for the character. And that's how we get him. That we're already introduced to this Miles Morales, and we get him through the prospect of him going through the multiverse, and he ends up in the real world, teaming up with people like Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi and all of them, right? I don't know. It's far-fetched. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video with like-minded people. And most importantly, have a great day and spread nothing but good vibes. Later, everyone.